What does it mean to be Canadian? Hi, I'm Thomas, a 15-year-old Canadian boy. To me, being Canadian is all about playing hockey and having freedom. I wonder what other people think.
I think that if I'd been born to this country with parents that were Canadian citizens and their parents were Canadian citizens, I probably never would have thought too much about my citizenship. But because I'm a first generation Canadian, which means that my parents were immigrants and they came over from Italy on the boat, the whole big deal, I always knew it was something special. And then because I ended up marrying someone who defected their country and solely came out to Canada to become a Canadian citizen, I've always known how special it is. I've never, ever taken my citizenship for granted, and I really recognize that Canada is a really special place to be, and that I'm very lucky to have been born here.
Why did you want to come to Canada?
Ever since I was a little kid, my two uncles left Czech Republic for Canada, so they would send pictures and videos and write letters and phone. So I knew how Canada kind of looked and what was the lifestyle here. So ever since I was a little boy, I said that's where I'm going when I grow up. And sure enough, as soon as I turned 18, I left the country and I came to Canada.
How did you get to Canada from Czechoslovakia?
Well, it was a long trip. I had to escape through the borders to Yugoslavia and Austria. Spent 8 months in Austria waiting for a visa. And then finally, I jumped on a plane once I had the visa and came to Kelowna.
That's just so inspirational. Has Canada been better to you than you think Czech Republic would have been?
Oh, I think so. It's just much more free. The people are more genuine. You have lots of opportunities to start business and do whatever you want. Yes, I'm glad I came when I did.
Alright, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Why did you not want to come to Canada?
Well, my first thoughts were that Canada was going to be really cold, because in England that's what we generally believed, that Canada was going to be cold. And I was really scared to move away from my family, who I was very close to, and that was a really hard thing to do to start with.
What made you change your mind?
I thought that Canada was going to give me a bigger life. I had been to visit the United States when I was young, when I was 16, 17, and spent 2 weeks there in Chicago and New York. And I felt that Canada would give me some of the things that I'd seen there, which was, in my eyes, a bigger life, a bit more opportunities, more exciting way of living, really, of having more exciting hobbies, of being able to do things that I'd never been able to do in England, like go skiing or hike in forests, and so that was the exciting part for me, for sure.
Do you think moving to Canada was a good choice?
Definitely. If I was to look back and have that split moment where I had to make a decision to stay or go, I would come here in a heartbeat. Canada has given me an amazing life, amazing opportunities, a high standard of living, I believe, for sure. It's felt very right for a very long time, so I'm very glad I made the decision.
Well, congratulations.
Hey, I'm not a lumberjack or a fur trader, and I don't live in an igloo or eat blubber or own a dog sled, and I don't know Jimmy, Sally, or Susie from Canada, although I'm certain they're really, really nice. I have a prime minister, not a president. I speak English and French, not American, and I pronounce it about, not a boot. I can proudly sew my country's flag on my backpack. I believe in peacekeeping, not policing. Diversity, not assimilation. And that the beaver is a truly proud and noble animal. A toque is a hat. A Chesterfield is a coach. And it is pronounced Z, not Z. Canada is the second largest landmass, the first nation of hockey, and the best part of North America.
I guess being a Canadian means different things to different people, but the one thing I know is it makes me proud.